So rigged as hell. Got a PVC pipe with a 90-degree bend, 3 inches here. I think this is like 4 inches here, but I put a 3-inch exhaust step down to go over that. So it's clamped onto here, clamped onto here, and clamped. I mean, hopefully this makes it where this coat doesn't come back on. Very loose. So I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do about that. But yeah, let's get it a start up. Clear the clothes for all the check engine lights. And hopefully the hood closes down. That's another big worry of mine. I might have to take that and rotate it a little bit. But yeah. So, PVC looks jank as fuck, but we're gonna figure out how to get this closed down, probably rotate it in that way and loosen that up and just rotate it, so yeah. We outside. I was going through, I've done a lot of stuff to the G. You know, you can see my custom intake work here. But now I'm out here changing spark plugs because I got a P0300 code for random misfires. So I'm gonna change these out. I'm going with the double platinum tips. I was gonna go for the more expensive ones, but it was going to be like damn near $200. So we're just going double platinum. So here we go. I ain't gonna cup. I don't even know no racist shit. But if you buying Infinity shit for somebody that ain't a tuner and he ain't a Mexican, don't buy that shit. Bought some fucking wheels off some rednecks. I should have knew this shit was gonna be jank. Bottom of the shock off, the whole shock's loose, but it won't go over the fucking control arm. I need a 7/8 to get that off right there. I've been doing everything with fucking hand tools, so yeah. Yo, what's up? So if you're working on a G35 sedan or coupe and you're trying to get your nut off, but it's spinning off the ball joint, take some pliers, wedge it in there and clamp it, and bro, got it off. At first that junk was spinning. Yeah. More G35 content, follow and subscribe. Man, so took me literally like 2 hours to get this fucking off. But I had to take and grab with pliers on the backside of this boot and wedge it in between here. It actually looks pretty clean. But yeah, because it was spinning. You see how it's spinning? Shit was just spinning as I was trying to loosen it, so I could never get the what's name off. So I'm gonna bolt that my sway bar back up, put the new coilover in, and yeah. After 3 hours of delay and slight rain now, finally got one coilover in. So, yeah. I got one side on. This side's already on. So I got that one off. So you can see that one's on. I gotta still tighten some more shit down. But this one started raining, so I had to button this shit up. But for some reason, I can't fucking get the shock to come off of that shit. On the other one, I just pulled it out and it dropped. But everything's loose on the top and on the bottom, but it's just not coming out. I did the whole arm part and it's still not coming out. So I had to do some crazy shit to get this fucking shock out. So yeah, I pretty much tore up my lower control arm just trying to get this fucking strut up. So yeah. Hey, what's up guys? Finna drop a full video. Just did my front coilovers. I need to fix that sway bar linkage right there. But yeah, front coilovers on the, oh shit, there's my blunt. Oh, front coilovers on the G35, stay tuned. And so we're pretty much almost finished with the rear coilovers. The rears are way easier than the fronts. I could be wrong about that, but I've had hella easier time doing the rears. So it's 3 bolts to get the shock off. You got one here, you got 2 up here. All right, once you get these off, you have to get this spring out. So there's a lot of people that run their coilovers with this spring still in there. It's gonna make your ride hella fucking bouncy because you got double the spring rate. So take this off, leave the boot at the bottom just in case if it bottoms out. Take the spring out and take the shock out. So all I gotta do is knock that forward just like that. Whole shock is coming. Boom. Now we got a shock out. Now, if we're being smart, we're gonna use this shock as a pry bar to get this spring to come undone. So what we need to do is we need to take this bolt out. We need to put something behind here, a ratchet wrench, a pry bar, a fucking something to hold this nut. So you got 2 17s, 117 here, 117 here. You're gonna unloosen this. You're gonna unloosen the nut on the back side over here so this can move. And then once you do that, pull this bolt out, use this as a pry bar to pry it down, and the whole spring will fall out. Give me a second, I'll show you. All right, so we got this bolt out. We don't have the one back here off. I'm gonna check and see if it works without me doing that back one, because I did the other one thinking that I would have to take the whole bucket out. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this shock and wedge it in between the spring like that, and then pull down, and boom, came out easy as fuck, just like that. Now once you have it pulled down, all you got to do is pull it down a little bit lower to get that spring out. So like that, your foot on there, pull the spring out. Now your spring is out. Gonna put the boot back in there. You're gonna have to turn it a certain way for it to go in there. Now the boot's back in there. Now all you gotta do is just pull this up, slide your bolt back through, and now you got your bucket on. I'm gonna do that right now. Okay, yeah, so if you don't wanna struggle, loosen this back boot right here for this brace, just so it can move. Once you loosen it, then it will move. If you don't, it'll be really stiff. So we have that in there. I'm gonna run our bolt through. I'm gonna get this adjusted, run the bolt through, lock the bolt, and then we're gonna worry about the bottom of the coilover. Okay, so if you're running super low coilovers and you really don't wanna have to adjust them while it's down on the ground because it's gonna be too low, this is the best way I've found it because I've lost my locking tool for these. So the best way to do this, get your spare tire, put your spare under here, and then lower the car. Once you lower the car with the spare under, it's gonna push all this up, and then you can try to adjust it. Because I tried to put the wheel on, and then adjust it, and then you had to fish through the car up under it and all that other shit. So yeah. All right, so I jacked the car up, lowered it down on the spare. Now the whole hub is sitting on the spare. I lowered it down to adjust it to the height that I have the coilover, and I ran the bolt through. I honestly think after coilovers, these should probably use some type of nut right here to go on the back of these, but I don't have one at the current moment, so I'm gonna find one, try to get it on there. So well, we got the nut on there, we got the spring off, so we just did our whole side. The car's fully on coilovers now. We're gonna jack it up, throw the wheel back on there, and I've been trying to just tuck these fenders in some after I lower the wheel with like a baseball bat to roll them somewhat. So yeah. There, boys. It's official. We're all full coilovers now. No shucks, all coils. So, tighten up the wheel. We gotta roll the fender because we're low as fuck. But yeah. We're in the first ride with the G with the new coilovers. I could be tripping, but this bitch does feel low as fuck. We're gonna drive it. I took the rear spring buckets out, so we're gonna see how that rides. It might be bouncing all over the place, but we're gonna see. So yeah. Bruh, tell me if my car is supposed to do this shit. New coils on the back.
Yeah.
Astro, wake up, silly.
Yeah, it's time to get my money up. I'm tryna be famous as fuck. I'm tryna go fuck on the strap. You did, what's up? Little baby, she up in a rat. I tell her, baby, shut the fuck up. If she tryna get to them bus, going it up. Yeah, going it up. Yeah, I'm tryna fuck up on that whole fucking it up. So I've been down, baby, I don't give no fuck.
I need two twins, bitch, and I need they fucking asses fat. Two fucking bitches, they just Frenches like they Sam and Cat. I know why they fucking with me, cause my pocket's fat. I know why they fucking with me, I just keep it packed. G35, bitch, we gonna slide. Fuck nigga talking all the shit.